shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another day on the YouTube channel. I'm back on the farm. I just put these cows in the road, so it's dry. It's been about a week and a half since we had a good rain, so the ditches on both sides of the road are dry. And when they aren't wet and have water in there, we try to graze our cows through there, so we don't have to come back and bush hog. But if you don't do it unless it's completely dry, they'll get down those ditches and bog them up and put muddy tracks and all in them and mess up the water flow. There's a white cow back there. I don't know if y'all can see it. She had her baby yesterday. I was hoping when I called them into here that her baby would have been back with her. So evidently that's not the case. So we're gonna have to go find the baby and make sure the cow and the calf get back together. And then I got to get this black cow on the other side of the fence back on our side. Okay, so that's the mama cow right there. And then I just found her calf right here. Calf sleeping. The mama cow doesn't know I found her. I'm gonna hope I can get this calf up and bring her through the fence before the mama cow realizes what I'm doing and starts freaking out. But I'm gonna try to wake this calf up real quick. Good mama cows hide their calves very well. So found her little wee patch and hey, come on, come on. The calf knows it's not her mom to stay still. Hey, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get up, get up, come on, get up. All right, y'all. I moved her over. Usually I would not want to fool with the calves, especially within the first couple days of them being born. But she's kind of bedded up there where the cow couldn't get to her. And it wasn't the cow's fault. I mean, when she hit her baby like she's supposed to, she could get to there. But after I moved her into the road to eat the grass, her calf was left on the other side of the fence. I just really didn't want to see that cow trying to stress all day, trying to get back to it, or worse, like try to go through the fence and mess up the fence and or hurt herself. So there you can see they're walking away. The mama cow doesn't want me by her, and I understand that. I'm not gonna force it, but a lot of the cows already walked down the road to the front, and there's only a few of them still back here. But yeah, mission successful. I was glad I was able to get the calf over to her mama, and I got a little bit of work on the excavator to do, and I'll pick back up with y'all. Okay, y'all, so my dad, my uncle, and I tried to pour this concrete ourselves, the white concrete, and it goes all the way around the back of the house because we're putting bricks under the house, like where you see those boards and cinder blocks. It won't be there anymore. I'd be lying if I said it came out how we wanted it to. It kind of was. It's not as smooth, but like me and Dad were saying, it's gonna get better every day when it gets worn down, and we're gonna probably come back and sand it. But yeah. Anyway, I got some cleanup to do with these boards and cinder blocks. I gotta take some screws out and stuff like that, really clean it up so I can get back in here with the lawnmower and cut the grass. Okay, this is what it looks like after cleaning it up. Got all that excess concrete and then the little stuff in this blue tub, all the boards, and then the screws that unscrewed the stakes with, and the shovel and the maul. So got her loaded down, and glad to get this job done. All right, y'all. It's a little bit later in the day. I've been watching some of the SEC baseball tournament. Fun fact, I love baseball and I love watching it, so that's what I've been doing, watching the first round. But yeah, I'm about to get on the tractor. I need to go check on that cows, make sure that calf went and stayed with her. And then I have some panels out at a lease that I need to go get. I'm gonna try to just use a grapple on the front of the tractor, try to like just leave it open, and hopefully I can hook it on, and then I'll bring it to the other lease that has that old house on it with a garage, and I'll just store it in there so it's out of the weather and all that. And then I gotta go pick up another gate and everything. So hopefully that'll work out, and I'll pick back up with y'all. All right, y'all. I was just able to shut the tractor off because if y'all, I tried to zoom in with my camera on that yellow light that was on the dashboard. That is something that I think pretty much all the new tractors have these days. That's an M6060 Kubota, but yeah, basically I think I'll be honest, I'm not a tractor expert at all. My dad tried to tell me about it before, but I'm more the animal side. I don't really I have like zero mechanical skills in me. I really don't care to be honest with you. I just do whatever I have to do to get by. But so I think it has to burn off a lot of the emissions or something. And then it goes through like a regen process, and you can't shut off your tractor when it goes through that process. I had to leave it running. Um, I to be honest, I wouldn't know what would happen if you turned it off while it was going through that process. I don't know if it wouldn't start up, if it would just be bad for the engine. I don't know. Dad just told me to make sure I don't do that. So when that light comes on, sometimes you gotta wait for it under the barn when you got off the tractor for about 30 seconds, not 30 seconds, sometimes a lot longer, like all the way up to like 10 minutes probably, for it to burn off for the light to go out. At least I know that. And yeah, that's really all it was. And so I was able to turn it off, and it's good. But yeah, I went and picked up some of those panels, and then that gate that was laying down in the pasture. It's in good shape, but I didn't want it to rot laying on the ground like that. But good day around the farm. Didn't really do too much work, but stuff that had to be done. Tomorrow I got some more chores. I'll probably be videoing, but that's gonna conclude it for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and God bless.